Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we take a look at the long-anticipated half-spear. These are bow staffs, spears, and twin blades all wrapped up into one category. They have a few really cool twirly spins you can do by mixing combos, and there are more options here than with almost any other weapon type. I was very surprised towards the end of this run, as these just kept getting stronger and stronger. Don't forget to leave a like down below and comment what weapon we should do next. And without further ado, this is Salt and Sacrifice, but I can only use half-spears. The name for today comes from Josh, which is a pretty easy one. I think it was Josh Murray made the comment about these the most. The class that gets the half-spear would be Ranger, so we'll go with that. Crime is going to be Brigandry, which is my favorite right now. How far do we get against this fellow? Hey, 10 damage. Pretty excited about the half-spear. The half-spear has a lot of options. A lot of them. In fact, a couple of the mages that don't really get any items have a half-spear, so... I'm mainly thinking of the Lumen Mage. That guy has, like, no items at all, but he has a half-spear. Darn it. The only thing that might be hard about this weapon type is I don't think it has a good up or down attack. A vertical attack. Oof, that's close. Man, you got me. We knew that one was coming. Yeah, without a Vanguard, I don't really see myself ever beating that guy. Normal, normal, heavy, and then we spam heavy. The problem with the combos in this game, and it was with the first game too, is that anytime you do anything cool or interesting, they decrease your damage by an insane amount. Look at that, it only does 6 hit versus 13. So we probably won't use the combo much, but it is very interesting. It just sucks, I don't know why they do that. It's every single combo. It's like, oh, you're doing something that multi-hits, you're not allowed to deal damage. I guess maybe it does better stagger. You never know. Boss number 1. Alright, there's the only time I'm going to try the combo. Because it is no good. The regular poke is just way too efficient. Look at that. Damage is less than something we get off, like, Great Blades. But it's so fast. This makes me wonder how good daggers are. Because I imagine they're a lot faster than this. Get back in there. What about a heavy attack? Heavy attack's worth it? Yes, for the reach. Watch this. Ooh, okay. Gains us a huge amount of distance. And then I, like, kicked or something. Ooh, got him. Yeah, this thing's moveset feels really nice. Okay, now we have the grappling hook. It's the Ice Mage. Oh, I started with melee. How could I have foreseen? I really dislike that move, but whatever. Just wait it out. I feel like the heavy is what I should be going for here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, yeah, okay. None of my inputs worked. I'm not sure what's up with that. It's like stuck in a corner, so nothing to work. Can chill out for a second here. And heavy, you're done. Die with dignity, my friend. Die with dignity. Ice Metal Twin Spear. This is a class 2, and it has, I think, 2 forbidden glyph abilities. Time to face fire with ice, which is a great combo. You'll never see it coming. Man, this guy's so weak to ice. There's no good way out of that attack. It's actually his worst attack, just because there really is no way out of it. Look. Ooh, I actually dodged it. Okay. Such a stupid attack. There's nothing you can do. You just have to eat it. Like, you literally just have to eat it. That's so dumb. I mean, it doesn't do that much damage because fire's not too bad this early on, but wow. Molten Ring for increased maximum HP. We still can't use any abilities because a lot of this stuff is locked pretty far down the skill tree. And this class did not start with anything near the abilities, unfortunately. But the poison guy is not very strong. I just want you to imagine we're dealing frost damage on top of this. We'd be melting him. Ooh, almost had him there. Heavy attack. Nice finish. The extra jump attack on that is great for reach. You get like another 2 feet of attack reach out of it. Class 2 Slithering Steel has one ability that imbues your weapon with poison. We're also going to grab the Charm for increased poison attack. The ice weapon uses mana to imbue our weapon with frost, so now we can inflict a lot more damage. Just a simple imbue that's very powerful. I think it's like almost an extra 10 damage on there, which is very nice. And then we have the OP Ice Dart ability. We love this thing. Won't spam it too much because it is broken. But yeah, very good ability. Poison, which poison is very, very fast. It is a rage weapon. I want to assume that this builds up poison once I melee. Ooh, it does. Okay, so we can inflict extra damage, build up poison, and it's one of the fastest half spears in the game. I can already tell you that. So yeah, this is one that I'd like to use a little bit more. Seems like it'd be very powerful. Increase our healing up to 6 and 7. So we've already got him poisoned from the roaming, because this weapon does that very quickly. Might be able to increase the damage the poison does if I can attack fast enough here. Rage ran out very quick. Look how fast I can attack, though. I'm going to keep going here, see if we can get the tick to go faster. I think it's still at 1. I mean, the poison damage is pretty good, though. Yeah, look, it goes faster. So the poison damage doesn't increase in damage. It deals the damage quicker, I think. Get ready to get poisoned. So I think we go in for 2 attacks. Maybe stick it to 1. Okay, he is poisoned, though. I think if I'm quick enough, I can still get the 2 off. Yeah, the rage ability on this does not last a long time. It's the only bad thing about it. I'm gonna need extra rage buildup if I'm gonna try and use poison at all. Poison damage is either really good or it's really terrible. On this boss, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know, man. It's like, it's... Against the water guy, it's really good, and then here, it's doing nothing. Oh, there it is. Just saw 2 ticks of poison damage for like a second. It's a little too hard to upkeep, though. You might need a ranged weapon so you could attack him from distance to keep building that up. I think the poison crossbow is supposed to be good at poison. I wish the normal weapon did poison. Having to rely on rage makes this not very good. The rage buildup isn't good enough. I mean, that's the advantage, that poison lasts basically forever. The weapon just deals such low damage, too. Not my favorite, guys. Not my favorite. That is not good enough, considering this is one of the easier bosses. The Deep Lake Staff. It's a class 1 half spear with 2 abilities. We can also grab the Bulwark Ring for increased physical defense. I think I'm just going to summon Ice Darts for this guy. I know it'll deal with them easily. That is the ultimate power of ice weapons, after all. Block for a little bit. Yeah, that stun is just too good. Nice little hit on the way down, though. Have another Ice Dart. I'll melee a little bit. Yeah, this one does frostbite too, though, this ability. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. You killed me. The insane spam that this guy has sometimes just baffles me. Now take Ice Darts. That move sucks. Alright, another hit, and then we'll go in for this. Yeah, I can't hit him. Dang it. Maybe now I can hit him? Nah, dude. Jump attacking this guy is such a bad idea. You take so much damage. Look at that. Yeah, this thing doesn't have any vertical attack, so it's really bad. There's literally nothing I can do. I mean, I just don't have any options. Like, I literally cannot melee attack. I cannot melee attack. I guess I'll kill him with this. That is a terrible weapon type for the Lightning Mage. Like, by far the worst weapon type I've ever fought him with. It was really bad. Class 3 Shattering Sky. This also has 2 different abilities on it. We now are up to the Lightning version. The Lightning version has a Tier 1 ability. It casts a little ranged attack and then imbues the weapon. I think you get a little bit more range, a little bit more damage. The typical buff you get with these types of things. And then the second ability is what we saw with the mage. This just casts columns of light. I like this one a lot, actually. But it's a bit high mana cost for what we're doing right now, so we'll see how much we get to use it. This ability does very little. I guess it really is just a buff. Lightning! Please be good. So far, I'm a little unimpressed with any of the options I've had. None of them are bad, but they're not really amazing. This one does good damage. Alright, bro. Chill with the spam. Yeah, very quick. I like that. How long did that last, though? Is that long enough? Yeah, alright, dude. Don't give me any openings. No openings for me. I gotta back out. He's just spamming that one move. I gotta break the loop. Alright, we're gonna do probably the same ability he's got. Yeah, I love that ability. It's so good. Hits 3 separate times. It's awesome. Yeah, there's no way I didn't roll out of that, buddy. Why are you lying? Okay, this one's a lot better. I like this one quite a bit. It's got good abilities, and it's fast. Gonna go ahead and grab our supply in this precarious situation. Alright, lightning versus air. The ultimate combination. I feel like this will be decent. Oh, yeah, real good damage. Real good damage, as long as it hits multiple times. Alright, we need to back off. Get some mana while he's stunned. Let's dodge through him, because I know he's going to do that. Dodge twice. Yep. Oh, is that a range? That sucks. Yep. Auto get put into that. Nothing we could have done. Just being a little spammy. Let's just melee. There, he's dead. The melees are arguably better than the lightning columns, but the lightning columns hit at a distance. So it's really, I don't know which one to use more often than not. Like, I like both of them quite a bit. The water weapons abilities are finally accessible. So we got Bubble. It lets us summon an exploding bubble, and then we can summon a shower of bubbles. I remember shower of bubbles being pretty good, but a little inconsistent. And then Bubble's just like a good ranged option. Of course, the problem with these weapons is that from the Water Mage, all of his stuff is just super slow melee-wise. So hopefully it just makes up for that with damage, but we'll have to see. Time to let water shine! No, I jumped too early. Why would I do that? Block. Alright, now I get this going. I wonder if I should use both abilities or just one. I feel like that did nothing, so that's awesome. Maybe melee. Ooh, melee's good. I think what happened was is he was too close to the top, and it just hit the top. Okay, not bad. And block. Melee. Oh, I'm too far away. That sucked so much. Feel like I'm gonna get nailed with that. Nope. All right, Bubbles. Yes, Bubbles, do your job. They kind of did. Heavy attack. Eh, that's kind of a weird fight. Not too bad, though. I feel like I had trouble during one section, but overall, the water was definitely very good against him. We can get our mana potions up to 4 and 5. My favorite boss fight. Ha ha ha, JK. You know me. I'm a tireless, exalted hater all the way. Oof, this damage is garbage. What the freak is happening? All right, maybe Bubbles are the way to go. Oof. Okay, like, is he resistant to this, maybe? Let's go Lightning. Was that much better? Not really. Bubbles are being very inconvenient. Actually, it was a lot better. It really was. Okay, water is just very bad for this guy. All right, I cast Lightning. Yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. Poke. 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 Yeah, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You idiot. Alright, we dodged all the ghosts. He's gonna melee a tad more if we stay in close. Ooh, that's close. Oh, did you see that? I did the kick. Block. Woohoo, perfect block. I did like 7 of them. No ghosts, because I stopped it. I'm in the zone right now. Block, block, block. Missed all those blocks. It's cool. Dude, what are we doing right now? I killed him. Oh, and then almost died to death. Alright. We survived this boss on a first try. Not bad. Caretaker of Dry Bones. What a crazy name, by the way. That was not great. We could get all the 55 enemies out of the arena. That'd be fantastic. Thank you for that. Alright, lightning. Lightning kind of sucks. Where's water when I need it? Is water good? Water also not that great. We did get a nice stagger out of that. Get ready to block. Nice. I mean, the melee damage is okay. Get you some bubbles going. Yeah, sit there. Get bubbled. Get bubbled, mate. I cannot dodge these attacks right now. Bubble! Heavy attack. This guy was really tough. I feel like I don't have any good options right now. Like, I have so many weapons to pick from, and none of them are that good. Light Mage has our next weapon, I think. Alright, that guy got roasted. Yeah, just sit there like a buffoon, you idiot. You big dummy. Woo! Right in the face. That's gotta hurt. Oh, does that hit you even when you're on the ground? Okay. Alright, bud. Alright, bud. Go ahead and hit with bubbles. I hate that I like bubbles because they're so freaking inconsistent. Oh man, there's no good openings. Why are water weapons so freaking slow? I can't. I never saw any of his attacks. They constantly spawned after his animations were being canceled. Every time. I don't know what to tell you. Like literally everything I did canceled his animation, and then he just said no. This is the move that he's supposed to do. We like that. We like that move a lot. Because then we could just stand here and spam city. But, I mean, literally bubbles are, like, they're going on top of me and not the boss. I've never seen them do this poorly. Ooh, nailed him. Right in the face. 1, 2, 3. Block or hit. The hardest fight against this mage ever. I mean, this guy's a joke 90% of the time, let's be honest. Healing potions go up to 8. The Divine Staff. Okay, so what this does is the third ability. Heals you and a teammate. Completely worthless for me. Second ability heals you for not a lot. And then the first ability buffs your weapon with a crazy amount of extra range. I've used this on, I think, bludgeons and great hammer. It's a very good buff. Very, very good buff, and this will be the only thing we use for this, because the other two don't really do much for me. It is time for Corvus Maya. Okay, now I poke this guy to death. After getting poisoned. I do not care about that. I wish the damage was better, but they wouldn't let me upgrade the weapon. Can this guy even kill you? I don't know. I assume he can. It's just like, he doesn't do that much. I guess technically if the toxin stacks up enough, you will take like a bunch more damage per second, but nah. Easy win. Easy win. It's Mariga time. Not today, not with the missile. So we honestly want to use our range advantage as much as possible. That'll keep us safer than anything else we've got. Look at the stagger, dude. It's nuts. If I could actually get this upgraded, this might be the best one. It's so good. Look at that. What the heck? This is amazing. I kind of wish it had the other spell abilities, though. The heals are not really something I care about. There's a spell ability for these weapons in particular that casts... like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically a storm of light blades that are really powerful. Phase 2 is always crazy with this lady. Oh, they died. What'd they die from? Do they have a timer and they just eventually die? I don't know. Oh yeah, heavy attack. Another heavy attack. Dodge. Another heavy attack. Oh, I ran out of my cool buff. That is an easy boss. GG all the way, baby. It's the Lumen Stone. The Unliving Crook. The next staff is Mushroom. So this one summons mushrooms that deal good damage. We can cure poison, which is a very nice ability to have. Trust me, in the swamp, it's great. And then we have this, which summons mushrooms from the ground. And I think this is the one that causes toxic, while this one just deals damage. So we'll try this one out for a little bit. We haven't really found the weapon that I like yet, so I am down to try this. Oh, I'm dead, right? Yeah, I'm dead. He caged me. That is fair. Annoying, but definitely fair. I don't know. I'm not really enjoying this weapon type very much. I feel like it just is not offering me anything. It's either has abilities that are better on other weapon types, or the abilities are not good enough. Like, the poison, I really thought the poison was going to be my main pick, but it doesn't build up poison. Or, the ability doesn't last. It's, like, super lame. Alright, I'm not ready for this fight yet at all. I need to get all my mana back. But that's okay. Oh, yeah. If you're casting, you might as well just auto get caught there. Let's try another mushroom. Oh, yeah, I got locked into that. Ooh, buddy, don't walk into mushrooms. Oh, look at the ticks. Look at the ticks of damage. Okay, is the mushroom staff going to be our main weapon? I don't know. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Increase attack power ring that we always seem to use. We are now going to try and fight the nameless fungalmancer because I want to try and get his armor set. Let's see if he's weak to his own power. It would be very funny if he was. Can he be toxitated? Alright, he's about to walk into him. Uh-huh. We're getting there. I feel like he's immune. I don't know. Yeah, I also feel like it didn't do any damage. Okay, bro's just a tank, though? Poke a million times. Alright, mushrooms are not hard to dodge. Just dodge through them. Can I get one stagger? What's going on? I feel like he just has a lot more health. That's probably the only change, because the normal fungalmancer dies in 4 seconds. That's a nameless mage, I guess. I mean, he was not very difficult, although harder than the normal version, for sure. Guys, look. Look at my awesome helmet. Isn't this cool? I'm a spore head. What the heck is this? Here's what it looks like with the actual full armor set of that boss, which I like the helmet a lot, but for some reason he has this really goofy one that's a drop from him, and you can just wear a spore head. I don't know, I might like this better, actually. It's either fisherman helmet or ugly spore. I'm going ugly spore head. Ugly spore head's funny. It's not ugly to the point where I hate it. It's just ugly to where, like, it, you know, it looks ugly on purpose. Extra healing item, up to 9 in total. So we cannot use our cool mushroom staff because this guy's not on the ground and it won't hit him. I think what we're going to try and do is pull it out later in the fight. Like right now. Get him to walk into these mushrooms and then poison himself, which it didn't work. Oh no, there it is, there it is. Alright, so now we use the lightning weapon. Ooh, the buff on this is really good. Look at that. That's kind of crazy. Pop this. I'm gonna go for another mana. He's gonna get on the ground eventually. There we go. Block. Nice. He's gonna walk towards us, get poisoned. Ooh, yeah. I'm liking the mushroom staff. Let's pop another lightning. That damage is less than I wanted it to be. Die to poison! Amazing. Why is the mushroom staff so good? We shall now travel to Dreadstone Peak after a couple of bosses. Hello, the machine. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with one of those. Block. Okay, make him walk towards us. That way he gets in the mushrooms. I think I need 2 to poison. Let's go mana. I'm gonna waste that opportunity and go mana. Alright, there's mushrooms. Oh no, dude. He's dodging out of mushrooms too much. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, back into these. He will walk forward now. Why is he not poisoned? I'm putting in so much work and he's not getting poisoned. Alright, there's the stomp on my face. Thank you for that. Maybe cast it here and it'll walk further? I don't know. It's not working. Is he immune to it? Oh, no, there it is. I think he's finally... Yeah, he's finally toxic. Okay. Look at it shred his health bar, too. It took forever to do, but it destroyed him once it eventually built up. I don't know why it was taking so long. Maybe, I guess, because he just doesn't walk into enough of them at a time. Let's jump around to the back. Let's stay right here, because I think he'll walk into that. Actually, if I remember correctly, this guy doesn't really walk anywhere. So we probably won't be able to poison him. Ooh, unless he gets stunned, and then I just eat an entire laser's worth of damage. That's cool, too. Walk into it? Oh, you fool. Almost had him. Almost had him. Alright, now he'll walk into him. Yes, dude. Look at the poison. It's very hard to get them into the position you want, but man, does it put in work. Look, it's still doing damage. Alright, dude. What is this castiness you're doing? This is insane. Mushroom! Okay. That was not there 1 second ago. Let's not lie. And heavy attack. Light attack. This guy was, like, way against me today. He was doing his lasers constantly, and I never really saw when he spawned the orbs. The Luminous Spear, one of the very few weapons from this mage. For the weapon I was most excited for, this is a rage weapon, the primary ability. I think it buffs the weapon with extended range and damage, so that's pretty good. We like to have that. The second ability summons the orbs. I don't know. They don't apply a status, so I don't feel like they're nearly as good as the fire version that does the same thing. And then the final ability is this. Yeah, decent damage and range. I don't know. These are not that interesting compared to what I was hoping. I feel like our best bet is probably the middle ability. Hopefully it does good damage. Oh, actually, that'll be really good on mages. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. That'll be pretty good. Duo boss. All right, let's get the mushrooms going. That is the prime... Oh, there it is. There it is. One of them is poisoned, so we got to try and get the other one now. I think he usually jumps over. Might be able to get him to walk into that. Oh my goodness, it's shredding right now. Okay, let's cast orbs from the other one. Ooh, that's doing good damage. And then... let's do another orb, I guess. Oh. The poison did so much damage. Can we just get more screen for these guys, please? Just slightly bigger screen, man. Zoom out. I don't understand why games refuse to zoom out. It's not that hard. Yeah, this is a little bit chaotic here. I got them going really quick. Okay, please walk into mushrooms. Yeah, man. It's all early dodges. What are we doing right now? I can't dodge anything. They're perfectly spread out. Okay. Mushroom poison is probably going to clear him. Yeah, okay. Got that guy, and then this dude will die to orbs. Watch this. Bleh. Great weapon combo. Very goofy boss fight. And there is our Ether Cloth Bolt. Just you and me, mind buddy. What's the play? What you gonna do? Block that. Am I gonna get the disease? Probably, because I can't get out of this. And dodge. Okay, mushroom. If the enemy is not mobile, it just doesn't really work. Summon that. And this. Okay. Let's get the light weapon in here working. That wasn't too bad. Can't go in there because I'll die. That was crazy. I've never seen that cover so much of an area. It's good knockback, I guess. Still not crazy, though. Like, he's putting these in the worst places. Let's get another orb going. Mushroom! I feel like orbs are just okay. And you're dead. Brain Mage being a pain in the butt today. Luckily, he doesn't really do any damage, so not too much of a threat. Alright, what to do first? Do we just try poison, see if it'll hit him? I mean, I'm down. I'm not even in that circle, bro. Oh, I'm dead now, aren't I? Nope. Oh, now I'm dead. Ah! Okay, horrible start. I wasn't even in the circle. I don't know why it froze me. Uh-huh. Okay, buddy. So technically, if he does that move, it would be possible for me to poison him. I think I'm dead again. He's somehow putting the time columns exactly where I'm gonna go. I don't really know how to counter this. Kill him faster. That is the only counter. Do a better job at killing. I don't... If I could get any melee attacks in, that'd be nice. Alright, more poison. He is poisoned. I don't know how. We need to dodge out of this. Last couple of runs, this mage has been the worst. I don't know why. So basically, you need to dodge faster. That's the problem. If you get stuck in there, you're in trouble. Are we still doing poison? A little bit. It's not a lot, though. It's only doing 1 tick at a time. And melee! Got him. Yeah, I couldn't use any of the rage that time because I couldn't swap weapons fast enough. This guy was on me the entire time with no let-up. Alright, mushrooms, do your job. Okay, he'll walk into all of them? No, not all of them. But enough of them to matter. That is for sure. I could probably just rely on this ability if I'm careful enough. What do I want to do here? Cast another one? I wish there was a meter or something where I could see how close he was to being poisoned. It's so hard to tell if he's close or not. There we go. Jump into him. Aha! You idiot. Oh, look at the damage. Might take a while to build up, but it puts in work. Now he jumps into him again like a fool. Buddy, you gotta stop doing that. How far reaching is that? Enough. Enough to actually get a kill. Okay, this guy got destroyed. Utterly obliterated. Embarrassed, even. I would not show my face again if I were him. Pointed Riddle grants increased runic art damage. The Temporal Twin Sickle, and this has 2 different abilities, Void Maw and Temporal Column. Next up, for my fellow Salt Enjoyers, we have the Time Weapon, which summons Time Columns. Is it only 1? I don't remember if it does 1 or more than 1. I think it is just 1 column. And then we can summon this ability, which is pretty good. It basically razor blades the enemy. The problem is, I remember the time weapons not being super efficient. It's very hard to hit the enemy, though this weapon is crazy fast. Look at that. What the heck? Yeah, I really like the speed of the time weapons. They're very nice. So yeah, we've got razor blades and then freeze time. I feel like freeze time might allow us to get a lot of hits in. Yeah, this should be really, really good. Mana potions going up to 6 in total. If we can manage to get the time ability off, it'll be cool. But I don't know if he'll walk into it. See the ability. See, I don't like the actual damage on the ability. Maybe if we just use the time freeze, that'll be better. Let's try poison first. Because he will walk into all the mushrooms. And then time him out, maybe? He's just slightly too fast for it. Now we're ticking him down. Yeah, this guy's at a disadvantage because he'll just walk into all of them like an idiot. Yeah, jump over to me. Look at that. Okay, it's up to 5. 5 tick damage is amazing. Ooh, you're frozen. Look at this. Is this the perfect combo of weapons? Kinda feels like it. Kinda feels like it. That was really good. Annihilated him. So we go for time first, I think. And then we try to poison after that? Yeah, oh, of course. It caught me off guard because it delayed the attack. Let's go mushroom. He will, like, rush into us here soon, I think. Yeah, I just get to eat that. This guy... It's not really a good way to ever dodge this guy. All of his moves kind of trap you. Dodge that. Please walk into it. That would be amazing. Yes! Oh, you fool. You fool! You've done it to yourself. Alright, I got the time thing, so that'll let us cast magic a little bit faster. More like, safer. I'm just dead then, right? Nope, he's stunned. Can I get that? Yes, I can. And he should die. Oh, come on, he's so close. Got him. I don't really know what was going on during that fight. It was very hectic. Well, he got destroyed either way. I think I am finally going to try out the ring that increases your flask drinking speed, just because we're using a lot of flasks. After joining the Blue Heart faction, we can purchase the Blue Heart Twin Blade. It's a class 5. It has blue motes and blue lance, both divine glyphs. The Blue Heart weapon is another one that's very hard to upgrade, unfortunately. I just don't have the materials for it. But the first ability we've seen before in the Vanguards, the summons motes, and they do a good amount of damage. It's on a cooldown, but very nice damage and good for like a ranged option. And then the second ability is not on a cooldown. Very spammable. It uses no mana. Like, no mana at all. And is a decent ranged option. I don't know. Doesn't do a ton of damage. I think my main plan for this guy is just to try and poison him as fast as possible. It looks like we already succeeded in that front, which is nice. And then we will try and freeze him if possible. Gotta wait till he does something else, though. Alright, walk towards me. Nah, he's not gonna do it. No, he's just too fast. Okay, get a cast off. Mushrooms. Okay, that'll freeze, that'll freeze. Yes. Go for it. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is what I'm talking about. That was awesome. Alright, now I'm out of mana. But I got the extra speed drink ring on, which is amazing. Wow. Talk about utterly annihilating the Umbermancer. That was a demolition job right there, bro. This guy got destroyed. We can now craft the Twin Void Bow. Worm of the Sky. Can I poison you? Not in the air. Okay, summon this. And then summon Freeze. Okay, he should be frozen here soon. That didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Mainly because he's cheating. Alright, get the blades going. I should be able to poison him eventually. I would think so. Does he even walk towards you? I don't know. I can get off mana potions real easy. I'm telling you, the extra flask drinking speed is way better than I thought it would be. If I could just have a little bit faster cast speed, that'd be nice. Okay, attack. Ooh, that's brutal. We are just shredding through him right now. Okay, I don't know how to dodge this. I don't even think it is dodgeable. You either have to block it or do something weird. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, you literally, nothing you do. Dodging and jumping don't work. That's okay, though. That was a pretty fun one. Spamming abilities. And there we have the Elder Copse Runestone. Well, I came back for the good old Singwa boy. He might walk into them mushrooms. Oh, yeah, he'll definitely walk into these. Yeah, buddy. You are so poisoned, right? Yes, he is. Alright, now I'm in trouble. Nope, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Okay. Dodge. Nailed it. It's very hard to cast and still dodge his attacks. That's fine. We'll just cast 2 of these. I mean, he's absolutely poisoned. Let's go for time, maybe. That could slow him down a little bit. Didn't really help me much. I'll cast another time. Maybe he'll walk into this blade from it. Ooh, that kind of hurt me, actually. Yes, the mushroom stun, man. The mushroom stun is crazy. Alright, a very messy fight, but one of the more fun ones with him. I feel like he's usually one I die on, for sure. For one of the very few dark weapons, we have this bad boy right here. The primary ability buffs the weapon. So then we do extra dark attack. I think extra range by a little bit as well. So this is pretty good. Nothing crazy. And then the second tier ability is a mode explosion. This is an ability that the boss actually has. I'm not super psyched about it, but it is a ranged attack. Costs barely anything at all. Pretty neat weapon. Hopefully it's good. We'll try it out. I cast Void! Holy crap, that damage sucked. This is also not the fastest weapon I've ever seen. If I just spam these, is it okay? I don't like this weapon. To be fair, it's not that upgraded, because I literally can't get the items for it, but this feels a little too weak. I mean, I could technically spam one of them, but yeah, this sucks. Okay. This thing sucks. Why they do this, though? Where, like, some abilities are so broken, and you have random ones that just do no damage. Well, we gotta use it, because we're never gonna use it again. Summon motes! Yay! It's impossible to dodge the arrow because you're casting. That's not really a fault of the weapon, that's just kind of how this fight works. I don't know, I got yelled at because I don't use enough of the weapons, so here you go. Here's your little taste of the weapons that suck. He's just bad, mate. He's a terrible. Does no damage. I really hate the bow. Oh, please don't die. That would suck. Motes, go! Alright, we did it. We used that terrible weapon. One of the very few dark weapons, and it's trash. This will be the fight where we try the blue heart weapon. It's not terrible, but I'm kind of set on using the time. But I wanted to give this one a little bit of a chance to shine here. Not bad on this boss. I wish this was a little bit further ranged. Just a tiny bit. Does good damage. That's repetitive, though. Let me go ahead and heal. Let me cast a couple of these. I need my mana back, don't I? There's the motes. And you do need to be looking the right direction for that to actually work. Alright, I guess we're just gonna stand here and let me beat you to death. That's fine with me. Why is she not triggering her second phase? Where she heals? She had plenty of time to do it, and she just never did. Huh. Let's go ahead and grab our 10th health potion. The Four Divines is not a favorite boss of mine, so I think I'm just going to use Ice Darts and try and spam the heck out of him. I don't really want to be in this fight. Yay, they're done with. That took forever and was horrible as per usual. Since we are closer to the end of the DLC, if we go up this right here and then drop down to this location, we can grab our final weapon for the run, the Golden Staff. The Golden Staff has one ability. It summons 3 motes. This is an ability one of the enemies in the DLC has. Unfortunately, it's really bad. I can't upgrade it because I don't have the materials. It's on a very high cooldown. It's like, this is bad. We are not going to use this, but it is here if you wanted to see how it works. Barracks. What's up, buddy? Would you like to get poisoned? Another boss that'll easily walk into all this stuff, so we shouldn't have any issue with that. Let's take a healing potion. It's doing a little bit of stagger right there. I like it. Lock both of those. Yeah, I'm gonna just back up. Don't want him to get in any trouble. Okay, let's time freeze. Hopefully that hits him. Ah, yeah, that's a bad attack to try and time freeze. Ooh, that's some decent damage. Look at that poison go! Man, it's so good. Melee damage is alright. Let's try and stick him in one place here. Ooh, 3 attacks in between there? It's a lot. Alright, let's back out. Oh, I barely got out of that, dude. That was so close. Okay, now he's definitely poisoned. You just ate like 14 mushrooms, bro. Alright, time freeze. Please walk into that. Nah, he's not gonna do it. Oh, he did do it. Jumped a little early. I got him again. I think I got him. There we are. Melee a couple of times. Okay, walk into more of them, maybe? Is this going a little too well? Like, what? Got a lot of health. There it is, bro. Man, the poison is good. It's almost too good. Like, what in the world? Mana potions go on up to the max of 7. So I don't think we're going to be able to poison him because he doesn't really move into it. Ooh. Nice little freeze there. Now he's getting more aggressive. Maybe we can pull out a poison. Hey, a stun with it too. Really? Man, I hate that turnaround. It's way too fast. Way too fast. Ah, cannot catch a break. Okay, I healed up. That was so close. All right, freeze maybe. I'm blocking. It's frozen, but I can't do anything. Mushroom. I cast Mushroom. Mushroom is so good. Mushroom is so good. For all of the power of the time one, I feel like the Mushroom still beats it in the end. You just don't deal damage to him, man. You just don't deal damage to him. And he turns around. Dude, the AoE on that. It's like, how do you dodge it if you dodge, you get hit? I mean, I know how to dodge it. It's just so tricky. Ugh, it's not a good weapon. He doesn't stand still. Maybe the mushroom will be better than I thought, because, I mean, he is moving. Yeah, look, I poisoned him. What the heck? I didn't even think that would be possible with this guy. Oh, yeah, he cheated and switched directions. That sucks. Okay, this should be easy to dodge. Nope. Alright, we're still alive. Barely. I don't know what's going on. He's, like, doing weird stuff here. He's casting multiple abilities at the same time. Like I am, kind of. That was scary. I have no idea. It was a very big mess in the middle of that. He just kept casting one ability, and then I'd hit him, and in the middle of the animation cancel, he'd like cast it again. It's kind of crazy. Let's see if we can poison this guy. He doesn't move much, so I'm not sure it'll work. Actually, we already got him. What the heck? Is he weak to it? He's gotta be, right? That was crazy how fast that worked. Yeah, I rolled one too many times. Walk into this, yeah, buffoon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's swap to the time, see if we can get that going here. I feel like it might be okay. Not great damage. There we go. Yeah, look, it even works if he's in the air. That's kind of crazy. It kind of goofs with the speed of the fight, for sure. Couple melee attacks is good. I like the blades. Blades were doing good. There we go. Kinda crushed that guy. That was one of the better fights I've had against him. Oh, dang it, dude. You roll one time too early, and that knife does 1,000,000 damage. Round 2. Let's try and do a little bit better here. This time I already got him poisoned. Yeah, look at that. He summons it and then summons another one further out. That really messes with you. Ooh, okay. The mushroom stunned him real quick. I like it. Look at that damage. What was that? What was that dagger hit, bro? It did insane damage. Hey, that's just revenge. That is revenge for that last time. He insta-killed me. I insta-kill him. All's fair in love and war, right? I swapped off with a mushroom, and I'm going to try out time and lightning together. I feel like it might be okay. And the range is not great on that. Sit in that. Thank you. Ooh, the damage is not good. Why, though? That damage is great. And if we hit multiple times, yeah, it's just going to shred him. I'm going to go ahead and dodge that. Look at the damage. Yeah, I like the lightning ability with this thing. It's not optimal for every boss because of its range limitation, but it's so good. Dodge and hit him. Oh, wow. I had him too. I had him. Now you're dead. You're so dead. That's the second time we used that same lightning ability to kill that guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading into the final boss fight at level 92. We've got 27 dex, 13 endurance, and then we've got a massive 40 mana amount. The build consists of Wind Amulet for faster stamina regen, Mind Dagger for increased runic art damage, Leather Ring for increased damage, Ever Parched Ring for faster flask drinking speed. The armor is the Spore or Mushroom Mages set. Then we're using the Unliving Crook, Mushroom Staff, and the Temporal Twin Sickle, which is the Time Staff. Okay, let's go trash the final boss with poison. Let's do it. Let's see how good poison and time are together on the final boss. Of course, it's the toxic, not actual regular poison. All right, mushroom, do your thing. This guy is super susceptible to these. We've already used them before on him. Ooh, nice. Nice. What? How'd I get hit by that? I disagree, actually. Mushrooms are doing good. Let's get these bad boys out here. I mean, just look at the damage, bro. It's insane. That's alright. We need the extra space. What you gonna do here? Go mushroom again. Oh, really? I don't think so. Can I get him with a couple more? That'd be cool. Oh, he's just not even playing anymore. Alright, alright. This move sucks. Not actually that bad of a move to dodge, but it just, like, delays the fight so much. There you go, some mushrooms. How many times have I said mushrooms this video? It's gotta be too many. Can't help it, okay? They're fun. Drinking speed is so OP, by the way. I never would have thought it's this good, but it is. Don't die in one hit. Don't die. Ooh, that was close to him grabbing me twice. Alright, die to poison. You deserve it. You deserve it for that. Yeah, you die to the staff. Okay. Yeah, dude, the toxin just cooks this guy. I mean, literally just melts him alive. He does not stand a chance. And there we are, people. That is the half spear run. Had a good time. I would say the beginning game is terrible. They definitely feel like one of the worst weapon types early game, just because none of them were really that fun to use. And then as we got towards the later game, they became overpowered. It was one of the most fun late games I've ever had, just because there's so many options, and they were all really good, except for the Void. The Void should be upgraded for sure. Looks like our time was 6 hours, 24 minutes, and we had 5 deaths. Not a bad run. I enjoyed this one mostly because there was a lot of options, like the lightning, the time, and the mushroom, probably my favorites, I would have to say. Well, guys, what did we think? A very fun weapon, mainly due to its speed and large variety of options. The 3 to look out for are Shattering Sky, the one that deals amazing lightning damage and gets a ranged storm. Really solid all around and great for flying bosses. Unliving Crook is the Mushroom Staff, and it clears this game. The summoned shrooms deal loads of damage, build up one of the best statuses, and can stagger as the opponent walks into it. Situational for sure, but really powerful when it works. And Temporal Twin Sickle is just plain fun. The time is not all that hard to use and can be cast many times per fight. The Ghost Blades don't deal as much damage as you would expect, but they usually clear out groups quickly and can stack on top of the time columns easily. In the end, the mushrooms were my favorite because trying to get bosses to move into them made for highly interactive gameplay. Sadly, one of the very few Lumen and Void weapons are both pretty mediocre or plain bad. Was kinda disappointed by those in particular. But yeah, that was Halfspears. Don't forget to like the vid and let me know which weapon we should do next. Twin Daggers and Glaives are the most popular picks from what I've seen. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.